So Walt and I are going to visit Google here in Dublin, which has a big facility now at the Gordon House, right in downtown Dublin.
Europe, right?
Hey John, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is John Hurley, and I head up Dublin's.
And how many people are here, did you
We
say?
have 1,350 people here in Dublin.
Wow.
About 900 people work on the online team.
Wow.
About 250 on the technology side, and about another 200 people in the
And why do you like
admin side.
Dublin? What's the Dublin thing?
Dublin thing is 167 languages spoken in Dublin. With the exception of Ellis Island at the start of the 20th century, more languages spoken in this small concentrated area than any other city in the world.
Right, and it's
Lots
become
of
a
young
tech center, right?
Great tech centre. Happened in the late 70s when Ireland offered kind of tax incentives for US companies to come here. So they came for the grants and stayed for the people.
And it's charming, and all the pubs.
It's pretty cool. Absolutely, pubs are great.
Right.
Weather's not too good, but what it does is encourages you to go to the pubs.
Right.
So we actually go to the pubs.
Or stay inside and stare at your computer and work for Google like slaves.
Absolutely.
Right,
But on
yeah.
the other hand, you could actually take your computer to the pubs
Right.
and work for Google's like slave and then drink at the same time.
Ah, excellent.
So it's
Well,
perfect.
John, I'm working. I'm moving here.
More pubs than
Okay, this is the Google. Of course, it looks quite the same wacky genus of it.
What's the division?
These are things that are coming in, questions and queries, which they have at mostly every Richard Gere and Biographia. So some Italian wants to know about Richard Gere. So these are more international requests. Alemania versus Ecuador. Kind of cool. Care Bear coloring pictures. Progressive gourmet. What in the world is that? And this is a map of Google. Of course, there's the food as usual. And these are leaders at Google who've been there. Bono, Gavin Newsom, who's in a little trouble in San Francisco recently. And again, very typical of a Google facility. Now, of course, the exercise ball. I was hoping I would avoid that here, but not to be. Where's the other big facility in Europe?
Biggest, London would have a couple of hundred people. We would have probably about 500 people in London. We have 125 in Paris. We probably have 125 in Hamburg. We have 50 people in Milan. We have 200 people in Zurich.
Right.
We would have about 50 people in Moscow, 50 people in St. Petersburg. There is in Madrid we probably have about 30 people.
But this is the biggest Google acquisition in Europe.
It's the second largest in the world. Very funny.
So
Absolutely.
Europe has more difficulty with innovation, or?
Europe just doesn't understand how to basically make innovation happen and then ultimately how to monetize it.
Right.
In many ways there's a perception that there's a formula and you can kind of tick the box and it happens.
Right.
They don't understand, and it comes back to entrepreneurship.
Right.
I think there's a large amount of work that needs to be done, whereas the US still leads the way, I think, from an entrepreneurship
Right.
perspective.
So this is Google's offices again. Very typical .com office. This could be Mountain View, California. And they have the same Google name plates. The same Google wackiness.
Well, of course.
You can't avoid it. Just like you can't avoid those damn exercise balls that I've spent years trying to eradicate from Google. To no avail, of course. There they are. And of course, the bean bags. They're like weeds at Google. Wacky lights.
Look up. Oh, do you have it divided
Beautiful.
by nationalities? Or?
No, I haven't. Not at all. I have.
But you just have people who...
So there's all these different flags of Europe.
Now, what do the flags represent? Just the number of languages?
Around that.
So they have to be very international here because
UK.
it's international.
Yeah, absolutely. Ella has my details anyway.
That's funny.
Like this revenue drive on ROI Road.
That's very funny. That's your key focus, right, John?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Did you get Advertiser Alley?
No. Advertiser.
I'll get you in a few more languages.
Here's the Google mission in French. No evil, except sometimes. Ne evil pas. Except when we absolutely need to be evil. And nobody's looking. Anyway, this is all the flags again. This international flavor. Google Travel. Google Retail. Google Horns. You can't go 5 feet without finding a toy at this company. This just does not cut it in a Google sense. Very nice. I gotta tell you, this is not up to Google standards. You got your, it's small. This might be a Facebook-sized
That's
one.
cool. Would you like our fruit? We're trying to
Fruit.
get the healthy side.
Yes, the fruit. And yet, again, where's the 5,000 kinds of granola bars? That's what I want to know.